Hey, hi, what's up, guys? We are back again with another problem. In today's problem, I'll explain you the problem in my own way, my unique way this time, because this is a problem. The person who I've been practicing my DSA with has explained me this problem. He's also a YouTuber, and this is much. This is how he explained me the problem. It is, we are given an array from 1 to n, but there's some mismatch in that array. Hence, one number is duplicated and another number is missing. Let's say we had size of the array was 7 originally, so the numbers present in an array should have been something like this, but due to some error a number is missing. I'll miss 3 and another number. Instead of that number there's another number, that is 2. So now we need to find the number that is duplicated, that is 2, as well as the number that is missing. And how do we do that is, first you should understand the property of XOR. XOR is a thing. If you XOR these two things, this will return in 0 0 0, because XOR works where there are difference. So like this will return in 1 and this will return in 1 and 1, because there's a difference. Do you understand XOR now? Now what we are going to do is, we are going to XOR these elements, all of them, with another array from 1 to 7. And as soon as we do that, what will happen is, we'll have the final XOR would be, everything will cancel out. This 2 would be cancelled out by this 2, this 1 would be cancelled out by this 1, as you can see here. This 5 would be cancelled out by this 5, and so on. At the end, what we'll be left with is nothing but the missing number, that is 3, XORed with 2. This would be our value that we'll store in our XOR variable. Now our next task is to extract this value. How are we going to do this is, first you should also know something about the rightmost set bit. For this 3, I'll write down this 3, this is 3, so its rightmost set bit is this, and this is 2. And do you know why they both don't cancel out each other? Is because the rightmost bit is not equal. It's 1 here and it's 0 here. That's why they don't cancel out. So what we can do is, we can form two groups, one with the rightmost bit as 0 and another with the rightmost bit as 1. So you see, this will fall into group 2, group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2, group 1, and again group 2. And we'll do the same with this, and we'll make two variables, x and y, and while we are on grouping them, we'll XOR them with them. So x would be XORed with 2, x would be XORed with 4, again 2, a 6, and at the end what we'll be left with is nothing but this 2, because rest all the numbers would nothing but this 3. I'm so sorry, this 3, because rest all the numbers would be cancelled out because they fall in the same group, and we'll be only left with this 3. And same we'll do with y. We'll XOR it with everything that falls in the group of 3. So it's 3, 5, luckily in this case it's odd, 9, and so on. And after that, what will be left is, after doing this thing for this and this, both of the arrays, we'll be left with 3. Now our final task would be to identify which one of them is the missing number and which one of them is actually the duplicated number, and we'll do that here. I'll let you know how. So first, we created a variable XOR. We XORed all of the elements of the array with each other. We have XOR now. Then from 1 to num.length, we XORed that variable with 1 2 3 4 and so on till n. Then we created, now we have an XOR with missing XORed duplicate. Now we need to find the missing as well as the duplicate. For that, we need to find the two values. I'll name it x and y. What I did is, I created that rightmost set bit mask, which is nothing but the only bit that is set is same as the rightmost set bit in XOR. So for 3 or what is 5 XOR, let's do this. It was 1 and it was 1 0, so the XOR of this results in 1, so it would be 1. This map for this question would be 1. My PC is really performing really bad. I don't know why, but yeah, okay. So we did that. Where baby? Yeah, we created a mask. Now for each element in the num array, what we did is, we again, if it falls into this group, that means its rightmost set bit is 0. It's active. That's why this is returning 0. We'll XOR it with X. Else, if its set bit is off, we'll XOR it with Y. We'll do the same thing for 1 to nums.length. XOR it with X if it's active. XOR it with Y if it's not active. At the end, we have our X and Y. We have a missing and a duplicate. We just don't know which one is which. So what we'll do is, we'll again run a for loop, and in that loop, for each num, we'll check if the num is equal to X. If so, we know that X is the duplicated number because it's present in the array. It might be present twice, but it's present in the array. So if it's present in the array, the 0th element should be X, that is duplicated, and the next element should be Y, that is missing. But if that's not the case, then Y must be present in the array. If Y is present in the array, Y is duplicated and X is missing. And that was it for this video, guys. This is a really quick explanation, and thank you so much for watching.